Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin enthusiast, collector, or just curious about rare and valuable coins, today's video is perfect for you. We're diving deep into a fascinating piece of modern numismatic history, the 2016 Australian $1 coin in very fine condition, and exploring what makes it special, why collectors love it, and how much it's worth in today's market. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's explore this shining little piece of history together. The Australian $1 coin has been a staple of everyday life since its introduction in 1984. Designed to replace the $1 note, it quickly became one of the most recognized coins in the country. The 2016 issue, while not a rare date, carries a unique charm. Unlike some years with low mintages or special commemorative designs, the 2016 $1 features the classic 5 kangaroos design by Stuart Devlin, a beloved motif that has become iconic among collectors. When we talk about the coin in very fine condition, we're referring to the grade given by collectors to describe its state of preservation. A very fine coin will show clear details of the design with only moderate wear. You can still see the kangaroos clear and distinct, and the lettering around the edge remains sharp. This condition tells us the coin had some life in circulation, but was well cared for and handled gently. For many collectors, this makes the coin especially attractive. It shows history, character, and beauty all at once. Let's talk a bit about the physical makeup of this coin. The 2016 Australian $1 is large, substantial, and heavy compared to many modern coins. It's made from an alloy of and a combination that gives the coin its distinct golden color and a satisfying weight in your hand. This alloy has been used for Australian $1 coins since their inception, chosen for durability and resistance to wear, ideal for coins that are meant to last decades. The edge of the coin is plain, smooth, and unreeded, further emphasizing its unique design when compared to many other world coins. That golden tone, classic kangaroo design, and strong presence in your palm is part of what makes this coin so beloved, both as a piece of currency and as a collectible. Now let's talk about collector demand. You might wonder, it's a modern coin, what's the interest? Well, surprisingly, there's a passionate community of Australian and world coin collectors who pay close attention to coins like this. The 2016 Australian $1 isn't rare in strict mintage numbers, but certain conditions especially very fine, extremely fine, or uncirculated are. Collectors love building complete sets year by year, and that means securing quality examples of each date. The 2016 coin holds a sweet spot between affordability and collectability. It's recent enough that it appeals to newer collectors, yet old enough that coins in very fine condition can sometimes be hard to find at the local change drawer. When well-preserved coins surface online or at coin shows, they often spark bidding activity because enthusiasts want to complete or enhance their. So what is a 2016 Australian $1 coin in very fine condition worth today? As of the latest market trends, these coins typically fall in the range of around $1.48, 0 to $1.75, 0 USD for standard pieces in very fine condition, with prices potentially higher depending on the buyer and the market at the moment. Now, that might sound modest compared to antique coins valued at $2.10,000 of $2.30, $0. But consider this. For a coin minted just a few years ago, holding any premium over is a positive sign of collector interest. Rare errors, exceptional eye appeal, and coins with unusually crisp detail for their grade can fetch even more. And because markets fluctuate, values can rise if interest in modern Australian coins grows. If you're thinking about collecting Australian coins like the 2016 Australian $1 piece, here are a few friendly tips. First, learn how to grade coins. Understanding the difference between very fine, extremely fine, and uncirculated will help you spot better coins and make smarter purchases. Second, keep your coins stored properly in protective holders or coin albums to preserve their condition. Even small scratches or exposure to moisture can lower value over time. Third, take time to research, look at recent sales, compare prices, and join collector communities. Whether you're buying from a local coin shop, online auctions, or swapping with other collectors, being informed will always serve you well. And most importantly, enjoy the journey. Collecting coins isn't just about value, it's about history, discovery, and the thrill of finding something special. So there you have it. The story of the 2016 Australian $1 coin in very fine condition, from its design and composition, through collector demand, current market value, and tips for building your own collection. It's a wonderful example of how even modern coins can hold charm, tell a story, and spark excitement among enthusiasts around the globe. Next up, today we're diving into a fascinating coin that's not just money in your pocket, but a piece of history, the 2011 Australian $1 Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting coin, often just called the 2011 Australian $1 coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about coins, stick around because this story is packed with history, beauty, and real-world value. In 2011, Australia hosted the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Perth, one of the most important gatherings of world leaders representing countries across the Commonwealth. To celebrate this special event, the Royal Australian Mint released a commemorative $1 coin that was used in everyday circulation, but with a unique reverse design honoring. Now imagine holding that coin in your hand if it's in very fine condition, meaning it has retained most of its original detail and shine with only minor signs of age. That's something special. Coins like this in excellent condition really catch the eye of collectors everywhere because they represent both history and preservation. On the obverse side, you'll see the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a timeless design that reflects Australia's heritage. On the reverse, you'll find an emblem celebrating the Commonwealth meeting, with symbols representing unity, partnership, and a world of nations coming. So, who wants this coin? The answer, many collectors, because this isn't just a standard circulation dollar. It commemorates a major diplomatic event in Australian and Commonwealth history. Even though millions were minted, coins that have stayed in great shape are quite appealing because not everyone saved their coins. Most were spent, handled, and eventually showware. People look for coins like these for years, hoping to find ones in very fine or better condition. Some collectors prefer coins that have never been used, often uncirculated examples straight from mint rolls, because those look brand new and come with that special fresh from the mint feel. The neat thing here is that even though this coin wasn't rare in terms of numbers, its popularity comes from its story and its condition. People want meaningful coins that tell a story of place and time. Now let's talk about what so many of you are curious about: value. What is a 2011 Australian $1 coin worth today in US dollars? Most examples that have been in regular circulation and showware are generally valued close to or just above their around $1.48, 0 to $1.75, 0 USD. However, if you have a coin in really impressive condition, very fine or uncirculated, you could see values closer to around $2.20, 0 to $2.50, 0 USD, sometimes even a bit more depending on the coin and who's buying. These prices come from real market data and sales where collectors look at the condition and desirability before making a. If you're starting out or already have one of these coins, here are some friendly tips to help you make the most of your collection. First, always handle your coins with care. Oils and dirt from fingers can affect the surface. Consider using cotton gloves or holding them by the edges instead. Next, think about storing your coin in protective capsules or albums. That keeps them looking great and maintains their potential for future value. Also, learn to compare grades honestly. A coin that's very fine will sell for more than one that's worn, and a truly uncirculated coin never used in everyday transactions commands the biggest collector attention. Finally, check actual sold prices on reputable collector marketplaces and auction sites, rather than just asking prices, because what coins sell for is the real indicator of value. To wrap up, the 2011 Australia $1 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting coin is a beautiful blend of history, art, and everyday life. It's a coin you can hold between your fingers and be reminded of a unique moment when leaders from around the world met in Perth. Whether it's worth a couple of dollars or grows in value over time, it's a piece of story, and that's something money can't always buy. Next up, Today, we're talking about a really special coin that many collectors around the world find fascinating, the 2001 Australian $1 coin that celebrates the International Year of Volunteers. This isn't just any $1 coin, it's a commemorative piece with a meaningful theme, a story behind its design, and even more interesting value potential when you find one in very fine or better condition. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dive deep into the history, design, collector demand, and yes, the current market value in dollars. The 2001 Australia $1 International Year of Volunteers coin was issued to commemorate a truly inspiring event. In 2001, the United Nations designated that year as the International Year of Volunteers, celebrating the countless people around the world who give their time selflessly to help others. Australia joined that tribute with this commemorative dollar, released into general circulation by the Royal Australian. From the front, you'll see the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the fourth portrait used on Australian coins. And from the back, a thoughtful emblem representing volunteers and the spirit of service that the year was meant to honor. Now, if you're holding one in very fine condition, that means this coin has seen some use, but it still shows clear details, strong design features, and fairly crisp edges. It's worn, but very collectible, and you're already ahead if yours looks great without heavy marks or damage. The reason aluminium bronze was chosen wasn't just for durability. It also gives the coin that lovely golden color that makes it pop in case folders or an album perfect for collectors who like a uniform look. One thing worth noting, although this coin was released for circulation, the mintage was only around 6 million pieces, significantly lower than many other $1 coins from that year. That lower mintage makes it a bit more desirable to collectors today. Collectors are drawn to this coin for several reasons. First, its commemorative nature ties it to a positive global event, and that story adds a human and emotional dimension that simple bullion coins don't have. Second, its limited mintage compared to other regular issue dollars means there are fewer available in high-grade condition, so if you've got one in very fine, you're already in the upper class of surviving specimens. And third, for many collectors, Australian coins from the 2000 ES are a fun series to complete, especially the special themes like Volunteers, Outback, Anzac, and others. The International Year of Volunteers fits right into a nice thematic set. Even though most circulated examples are still reasonably accessible, well-preserved pieces attract a bit more attention, especially when compared to run-of-the-mill currency coins. Now let's get to the part you've been waiting for: value. For circulated examples, especially those that are simply worn and common, the market value usually hovers near the coins or just slightly above, often between about $1.48, 0 and $1.70, 0 USD on average. A typical, very fine example that shows nice detail but has signs of wear might sell comfortably $0 to $2.20, 0 USD range, depending on market interest and where it's sold. Store it safely. Use a good coin holder or album to keep it from airborne damage, oils from your skin, and scratches. If you're trying to sell, always take clear photographs of both sides showing the detail. Better pictures mean higher buyer confidence and often better prices too. And always check recent sale prices, not just asking prices when you want to see what people are actually paying. To wrap things up, the 2001 Australian $1 International Year of Volunteers coin is a beautiful piece of numismatic history with a meaningful theme and steady collector appeal. In very fine condition, these coins are definitely worth more than the and can be a delightful addition to any, whether you're keeping it as a collectible with sentimental value or thinking about selling it for a little profit. This coin has both character and market desirability.